MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Number 16 gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Mattingly has room in foul territory. He's got it one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket. Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2. Here it is. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers strand a couple, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Clayton Kershaw is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Chops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 side.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder. Keep him from getting a scoring position.
So a runner on first with one out now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. He's set, now the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Go Yanks.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run shot that time for Mike Trout. His first homer here in the series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now, Lou Gehrig.
Number 4.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he fouls this one off. Gehrig, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table, might come back to haunt him.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. On a line to shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to take his hats again, Mike Trout, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1. There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That last pitch was number 60 already. With one out in the fourth, that's way too many.
Let's go, Yankees.
Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And a dive, but he's back. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. His first homer so far in the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting,
Don Mattingly will bat next. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Don Mattingly goes down for out
Now
number
batting,
2
catcher,
in the bottom half.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. DJ LeMahieu would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Peterson on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Russell Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Pollock, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quit in them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
In now, John Peterson. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
MVP!
And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now back, second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. There goes the runner. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Trey Turner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Peterson is after it. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Julio Urias enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Standing in now, Lou Gehrig. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Into the box now, Don Mattingly. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Gary Sanchez would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Try it again, 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Looking to minimize the damage here. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
This one's flared out toward left. Seager into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Digging in, Torres. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Judge, the runner at third. Mattingly at second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down.
Go, Yankees.
Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 6-1. Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. the payoff pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Digging in once again, Jackie Robinson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Ball 2 now. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far. Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Justin Turner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Peterson over at second. Robinson at first with no outs. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
3-2 pitch. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This pitch is popped up. Mattingly is over and he puts it away for the first out. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Duke Snyder will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here, so he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt.
At the plate, Matt Kemp, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. He's set. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So stepping in, Cody Bellinger, and their runners at the corners now. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here he comes on 2-0. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Ball 3.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Yankees 6 and the Dodgers 2. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
DJ.
Fastball in there for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Give him the green light.
The 0-1 on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Two and one, the count to Trey Turner. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So striding forward now, Mike Trout. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
No one out with a runner at second. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
spot tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, number 4.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drilled down the line. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Joe Kelly comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 3 runs already home here. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. From the stretch. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 the count. Four runs here in this half inning.
All right, Gary.
1-1.
1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3. Torres would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
2-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Judge on second. Sanchez at first. 2 out in the inning. Another 2-2 offering. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. It's the Yankees 10 and the Dodgers 2. On base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Martin at second. Peterson on at first with 2 down. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Final in this game, the Yankees win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Number 16 pitches well enough to get the W. Clayton Kershaw permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB.